Have you ever heard that saying by Aristotle? We are the sum of our actions, and therefore our habits make all the difference. It basically means that the things you do on a regular basis make up who you are. So if you think about the person that you want to be, are you taking the actions necessary to become her? For years, I envisioned being this smart, confident, healthy woman. And in my 30s, I realized I wasn't making any progress towards becoming her. If anything, I was getting farther away from becoming her. The good news is I was able to turn that around and start taking action on becoming her. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 10 habits that changed my life. First, if you are not already subscribed to this channel, I would love for you to do so if you love learning how to improve your health holistically. Now let's get into today's topic. Growing up, I always saw myself being a confident, healthy, and successful woman. But going through some rough years as a teen, I lost a lot of confidence in myself. As a result, I became less social and more afraid to try new things, and even more afraid to fail. I spent years sabotaging my success and health because of my fear. It wasn't until my mid-30s that I realized I wasn't making any progress on becoming the woman I desired to be. So I slowly started taking steps to become her. Here's what I did. The first habit I started with was learning. My learning started with listening to podcasts and watching YouTube videos on how to build confidence, get healthy, and change my mindset. Doing this really helped me change my beliefs about myself and how I viewed things. And this gave me the confidence to go back to school and become a certified health coach. As I dove more into this world of holistic healing and mindset, I started reading and listening to books. Reading opened my eyes and mind even more and helped me see that I was capable of so much more. The next thing I did was I started taking action on what I was learning. And this is a key step you don't want to skip, because I see a lot of people who consume information, but they don't apply it, or they don't stay consistent with applying it. So for me, I found the best way to stay consistent with taking action is to learn one thing at a time. Focus on taking action on that one thing you are trying to get better at before learning and taking action on something else. Doing this has helped me so much more than trying to take action on several different goals at once. And one of the first goals I worked on was cleaning up my diet. I was a sugar addict for years until a health diagnosis forced me to change my eating habits. I learned all I could about blood sugar, diabetes, and how food affects my body. And doing this helped me learn the strategies I needed to finally get over my sugar cravings. Now, sugar no longer has control over me, and I feel completely in control around it. Another habit I worked on was practicing self-care consistently. And self-care just means to practice taking action on improving your health and wellness. And there are many types of self-care, such as physical, emotional, spiritual, and personal. But what I learned when I was diving into self-care is that it wasn't always about doing an intense workout or eating super healthy. Practicing self-care for me became more about listening to what my body needed that day. So for example, if I had planned to do a cardio workout that day, but I knew that wasn't what was best for my body, I would do yoga instead or go for a walk in nature. And this really helped my mental health as well, because I felt more in tune with what my body was telling me it needed. When we can learn to listen to our body instead of ignoring it, this helps our physical and mental health, which helps with our self-esteem and our confidence. And this brings me to the next habit that really changed things for me, and that was listening to my body. When I was younger, I never put together that cues and symptoms were my body's way of trying to get my attention. If I had a headache, I would just take some headache medicine. I never thought of why I might have a headache or how, if I knew the root cause, I may could fix it without medication. And this concept became more apparent to me as I started learning more about holistic health. I started practicing this strategy, and symptoms that I had just learned to live with started going away. Eczema, tonsil stones, IBS are all things that I had struggled with that were gone. This was truly life-changing. A lot of my symptoms had to do with what I was eating and some nutrient deficiencies I had as well. I listened to my body's nutrition needs and my symptoms disappeared. It has always been important to me to have God in my life, to pray, and to read His Word. But somewhere along my health journey, I started seeing the connection between prioritizing quiet time and figuring out my purpose. When I started making quiet time a daily practice, God started to reveal to me that I was not making progress on who He intended me to be. He started showing me the steps I needed to take, and this has changed the trajectory of my life. I feel so much more fulfilled with how I'm showing up in the world, and this helped my confidence tremendously as well. When we feel good about the path we are on, it can truly change our life. Okay, the next habit that changed my life is balancing my circadian rhythm. Just over 2 years ago, I heard about the health benefits of balancing your circadian rhythm. And at first, I thought it was pretty woo-woo. But the more I dove into it, it made a lot of sense. So I decided that it wouldn't hurt anything to try a few of the strategies I learned and to see if it makes a difference. So let me explain circadian rhythm a little before I go further. Circadian rhythm is basically our internal clock and is the master controller of our hormones and immune system. This internal rhythm orchestrates how much energy you have during the day, the quality of your sleep at night, and the power of your metabolism. If your rhythm is off, you are more likely to develop health issues. Your light environment plays a huge role in the balancing of your circadian rhythm. In order to balance your circadian rhythm, the goal is to get more natural light during the day and reduce artificial light at night. This is what I started with. I started going outside in the morning to see sunlight for 2 minutes or so. I also set my phone and computer screens to go to night mode at sunset to block out artificial blue light. After a few days of doing this, I was sleeping better and not waking up at night. Then I bought some blue light blocking glasses to wear at night when I watch TV. Wearing these glasses at night helped me fall asleep much faster than I used to because I was less stimulated by the artificial light from the TV. And last year, I bought my husband and kids a pair to wear, and they are sleeping better as well. Just being more aware of my light environment and practicing these few steps has really helped me sleep better, and I never feel like I need a nap anymore. Also, a few years ago, I started becoming more aware of toxins in my environment. And if you've been around for a while, you may have heard this story before. Reducing my toxins started with me cleaning my kids' bathroom one day, and I told them not to go in there for a while because I didn't want them breathing in the chemicals. And when I said that, I immediately thought I probably shouldn't be breathing them in either. So I started researching non-toxic household cleaning products. And as I would run out of something, I started replacing it with a non-toxic version. But as I researched cleaning products, I realized that toxins were in everything. So I started doing the same thing with my self-care and beauty products. To me, this was the best way to switch over because I didn't want to waste what I'd already purchased. And it was less overwhelming to replace one thing at a time as I ran out. Eventually, I replaced my plastic water bottles, plastic food storage containers, and cookware. The more we can reduce toxins in our environment, the healthier we will be long term. Once our bodies reach their toxic threshold, we can start experiencing hormone imbalances, health issues, and weight gain. If you want to learn more about reducing toxins, the Environmental Working Group's website is a great resource. I also have a coaching program dedicated to reducing toxins. I recommend it to people who are still having health issues or not losing weight despite eating healthier. If you are interested in getting coaching for this, I will have my website linked in the description if you want more information on my rates and services. And speaking of coaching, this is the next thing that really helped me change my life. I not only had mentors that helped me along my health journey, I hired coaches to help me with starting my business as well. Coaches and mentors have been a pivotal piece of my growth. They have helped me stay accountable on what I say I want and have also helped me believe in myself. I am such a believer in getting help now that I think it's crazy if someone doesn't have some sort of mentor in their life. I really believe surrounding yourself with others who have experience in what you want to achieve makes all the difference in whether you will stay consistent and achieve your goals. I hired my current coach to help me with some business issues that I was having, but she has really been so much more. I tell her all the time that she is my life coach, and she is definitely a lifelong friend now. And the last habit that has truly changed my life was practicing gratitude. Being grateful has opened my mind and made me realize all that I have been blessed with. Every day during my prayer and quiet time, I start with speaking or journaling what I'm grateful for. I can't tell you what a difference that makes to my day. When you start with gratitude, I believe it helps you see your life in a different light. Gratitude has been shown to improve physical and mental health, reduce stress, raise self-esteem, and improve relationships. The best part is that it's free. And all of these habits has helped me build my confidence and truly love the person that I am. But none of these habits came overnight. I worked on becoming consistent with these habits one at a time, like I said earlier. Some of them took months to get consistent with, and others took me years. But when I look back at the things that truly changed my life for the better, these 10 habits came to mind. So I hope sharing them with you helps you get clear on how to not only change your health, but really find who God created you to be. If you figure that out and stay consistent with taking action, you will have ultimate confidence because you know you are in alignment with the person God made you to be. But if all of this feels overwhelming to you and you need help getting clear or taking action, just put help in the comments. I would love to connect with you and help you on your journey. I definitely didn't do it alone, and you don't have to either. You deserve to feel fulfilled and happy. Let me know in the comments how you plan to take action on changing your life. And please like this video and share it with someone else you think would find it helpful as well. Thanks for watching.